everyone, my name's Scott Tarbox. I'm an artist working and living in Houston, Texas, and today we're painting the biggest mural that I've ever painted. I thought we talked about this. When I say that, then you cut to the... No, don't get that... So if you watched the last video in my main series, we did the interior of Ink Games in Austin, Texas. Now we're going back. I meant to do this video like a month ago, but I didn't have the end footage. I have it now. So we're going back and doing an 80-foot wide by 25 feet at the tallest and like 12 feet at the shortest. It kind of just tapers down in this big breezeway that they have in the back part of their office. It took me a week to do. Super fun, super hard work. One of the hardest things was, well, you'll get it. I don't want to spoil it. So we got a lot to do. I'm gonna keep the intro kind of brief, move along since it is 7 days of working. Let's hop in the car, go to Austin or pack. I don't remember what all I did. You know, we'll see how it went.
Don't tell anybody who I am.
That's going in the video.
My bestest dollar bill for you.
We'd only planned for Avi to be here in Austin with me for a day or two, so we were doing everything we can to get it all primed while they are here. The plan is to roughly shape in where everything will go and then line it more specifically with spray paint as I start putting the doodle grids and sketches onto the wall. Since it's concrete, you really need 2 good layers to prevent the spray paint from soaking into the wall. Okay, so we're here in Austin, starting on this wall. We've gotten going on the priming here and everything. However, it's supposed to start raining later today and probably the next 2 days, so it's very important that the priming gets done today. Unfortunately, lift won't be here till 3 or 4 p.m. We started at around 8. While we're waiting on the lift, we're gonna go get boards because also, unfortunately, third unfortunate is that there is a drop off at that door where the lift has to come in. You can't drive a lift over that. So we're gonna get sandbag boards because if you just get a board, it'll fall through it probably. Hopefully it works, fingers crossed, because I need a lift. This wall's massive. Okay, so we have this problem. We have this lift, hello, and then we have this drop off. And this is my solution. I've never tried this before. 2 thick boy boards and some sandbags to prevent them from breaking as this heavy thing comes over it. Didn't work, bottomed out like right away. So before, the board was here and that led to a raise, and then you can see on the tires right there, that's how far I got before it bottomed out. Now it goes here and then goes straight for a while and then goes down. I don't know if it's gonna work. It's my best idea. Stressful. And now I'm really concerned about having to get it out of here, but at least I don't have to worry about that for 6 days. So bye! second day being here in Austin. My partner Avi, who is here, is now gone home midday. When I'm doing a project like this, as you've probably seen by this point, I will do all of the background, then all of the doodle grids, then all of the sketches at once to do it in that order, the whole thing. But this wall being so massive, it probably benefits me to do it in chunks. I also have to take photographs in chunks to make the doodle grids, so I'm gonna kind of focus on one area at a time, do it to completion, move over. That way I'm also not driving back and forth between this 80-foot long hallway. So far what I've started on is the Octopus, which is the main central character of the piece, and the background behind him, and this little water situated village that's behind him. Plan is to finish him today, and maybe a little bit more, but the main goal is just to finish one section a day and move on that way and see how I am. Things are going well now that I have the lift inside. I am terrified of how I'm gonna get the lift out of here, but that's a problem for later. Third day. Yesterday's goal was to finish this vertical chunk, and I was able to do that. It took me working a little longer than I planned to. Trying to break it up into 10-hour days so I don't overdo it on a 12, 14-hour day. Sometimes it can just be a lot. So now I'm actually gonna move to the far other side. It's the tallest part of the mural. That way I can get the best idea of how much paint I need. I ended up doing another order anyway because I super underestimated how much paint I needed. I don't think I've ever painted anything quite this big, especially with this much spray paint. So I under ordered a little bit and put it in an order this morning, regardless of necessarily knowing, but I figure it's better to make the order because I'll use the spray paint eventually rather than run out of paint and then have to extend the cost of the lift. I'm gonna do the tallest part, then I'll have a great idea of what I need. So I'm gonna jump on the lift and do all that big stuff now. So the whole giant piece is a sweeping oceanside scene, and I really wanted to capture a jungle nature vibe on the tallest area. So the highest point here is this volcano with plumes of smoke. Underneath are faraway treetops, rocky ridges down below that, and then down low we bring in a tree line and then the sandy shore where the water will meet it. Mountain. So I've been painting so long with the same position of finger I'm tired. Too long, same position, now my thumb hurts, so the only solution I could find was doing it with my middle finger, which is weird, but what I'm doing. I don't think I'm too bad at it. Let me see.